What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Rome himself here, and today we're going to be talking about all of the happenings at EVO. So you already know EVO is going to be exactly 1 week from now, next weekend to be exact, and it is the World Championships for many fighting games. So there's going to be a lot of high-level action going on, lots of gaming all throughout the event. But of course, EVO is also a place where a lot of developers like to bring updates regarding their games, and you already know SNK has been kind of teasing us already, letting us know some of the things that's happening. But officially yesterday on social media, Twitter to be exact, SNK dropped a lot of information about what they're going to be announcing at EVO, as well as some things that you can do while you're at EVO. So originally SNK dropped all of these images on their official accounts, but big shout outs to Renz, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, as they basically made a collage of all the images about the updates and news regarding Evolution and regarding SNK for what they're going to have. They just put them all in one giant image, so I wanted to show this off before we break each image down, you know, piece by piece and truly go into depth on it. Before we get into the nitty gritty, of course, I need you to leave a like on the video, subscribe as well, and leave a comment down below as well about what you want to see at EVO, any of these specific topics that you are excited about, or if you're going to be at EVO in general, because I'm going to be there and I would like to meet you. Starting off here with the most obvious, SNK will have a booth at EVO 2024. These are going to be the dates of EVO, so July 19th through the 21st in Las Vegas, you know, pretty much the venue where EVO is going to be. And yeah, SNK is going to have a booth there. I believe they've had a booth for the past couple years now. Last year in particular, if you were at EVO, the booth then had the newest character to KOF 15 at the time, which was Naj. So she was playable before she was officially released. I don't think she was out yet, but there was like a few demo builds where you can play her. That's also where they ran the Garo Mark of the Wolves and Samurai Showdown tournaments there as well, which was really cool. I don't think they're doing any tournaments this year, but you know, there might be some setups to play Garo, maybe some more Sam Show. Of course, I think KOF 15 will have a few setups too, but you already know, looking just at the poster here, the main attraction will be obviously City of the Wolves. So yes, there will be a playable build of City of the Wolves, and I think a lot of us is going to be able to try the game out for our very first time. I think at this point it's only been to 2 events, right? It's only been to EVO Japan, and it was at Summer Games Fest. So if you were in Japan, or if you got invited to Summer Games Fest, you were able to play. However, I did not, so I will be at EVO, and I'll be happy to finally get my hands on this game and get my hands when I see you and strangle you. But yes, pull up to the SNK booth if you're going to be there at EVO. It should be a lot of fun just playing these games and, again, you know, having some fun. Also, I do believe at EVO, SNK usually tends to have like posters and like stuff like that. So at these booths, I won't be surprised if there's like some exclusive posters. Maybe there's some t-shirts or merch you can buy. So the booth is just really cool to check out in general. I also forgot to mention at the booth last year and the year before, they had artwork on the walls of the booth of every like classic Fatal Fury game, Samurai Showdown game, and it was just so cool to see in all like all of the artworks that was there and just how cool things were. So definitely check out the booth. Even if you aren't entering any of the games that's going to be at EVO, you know, feel free to come by. The next image, of course, shows all of the playable characters that's going to be here at EVO. So you have your Rock Howard, Terry Bogard, Preacher, Marco Rodriguez, and the newest character, Vox Reaper. So this looks like the build that was at Summer Games Fest, the one that they were able to play there. So unfortunately, no Tizak, no Hotaru for the Hotaru fans. I was a little bummed out because I was hoping and praying that this might be the first place that we'd be able to get to try out Bijane, because for some reason, I don't know, I kind of want to try her out in this game, even though I'm not the biggest fan of her. I just wanted to see how she would play in this game, essentially. So but it looks like we're gonna have to wait a little longer, but that's a-okay. I mean, these are 5 cool characters to try out. Let me know in the comments who you're gonna be locking in on. I think I'm gonna be spending a lot of time on Marco Rodriguez. All right, free Fatal Fury City of the Wolves neck strap for demo questionnaire respondents. So I think this means that once you're done trying out the demo, which by the way, you have a 15-minute time period to play, so that's about, you know, maybe a few matches, maybe 2-3 matches, depending on how you and your opponent are tied together. But you have 15 minutes to play before you have to wait in line again. But yeah, getting this free lanyard, I'm guessing there's going to be a questionnaire, maybe like a feedback questionnaire, which I think could be really cool. You know, we're not sure how long this game is for development. We do know it's coming out early next year, according to SNK. But I think it's cool if that's the case, if they have a demo questionnaire asking people, hey, how'd you like the demo? How'd you like this? How'd you like that? Do you think this character's cool? You know, what do you want to tweak? I think that could be really cool to gauge fan interest, because, you know, we want this to be the biggest SNK game of all time. And I think asking the people, right, especially the people who are going to be taking time out of their busy, you know, their busy weekend, because Evo it's a busy weekend. If you've never been to Evo, it's a giant convention. Between playing your games, if you're someone who works, you know, you're going to be busy all the time working. If you're someone who likes to shop everywhere, there's so many booths. I mean, 2KO is going to be there. Mortal Kombat's going to be introducing Takeda. You know, there's going to be a lot of builds everywhere. You know, there might even be, we don't know yet, and don't quote me, guys. I'm just saying, I don't know, man. But I'm just saying, who knows if Terry Bogard ends up being playable at Evo for Street Fighter. We know he's the next character, so I'm sure that line's going to be busy. But the point I'm trying to make here is that, you know, the demo questionnaire, I think, could be really good, just to get feedback from any and everybody that's trying out the game. And you get a chance to get this cool lanyard too. So you get this cool lanyard for giving your opinion. A lot of cases you don't get a lot for giving your own opinion. You usually just get beat up for that. But SNK is saying, here you go, we'll give you a free lanyard, and you can tell us, you know, how you feel about the game, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever it is. So I'm looking forward to that, because I definitely will be trying to rack up a few of these lanyards if they let me, of course. All right, now I had to rub my eyes big style on this one, because I'm sure what I thought this was is initially what a lot of people might have thought. But let's go ahead and read it. Snap a picture at our photo spot and post it to X or Twitter, however you prefer it, for a free Fatal Fury City of the Wolves cheering stick. So, of course, not even reading that, just looking at the image, I see Fatal Fury Kyokugen Bear. So my first thought is, damn, we really about to get lit during these KOF finals, because I'm going to take hella photos and I'm gonna get a bunch of Fatal Fury Bear. I'm gonna try to get in there. I'm just gonna be drinking the whole time, having a good time. And I was like, damn, SNK is already my favorite company, favorite fighting game company, but for them to be giving us Bear now, like, this is kind of OD. Like, this is crazy. Sadly, that's not the case though. Or maybe, obviously, that's not the case. They're gonna be giving away cheering sticks. So cheering sticks are basically like the foam fingers that you see at sports games where people are going crazy. I think it's sometimes also, it could be the sticks that you'll see at a basketball game that people are like wiggling together to distract the away team. So it'll be cool. I'm sure you'll see a bunch of us, you know, watching the KOF finals with these sticks here, just going crazy, twirling them in the air, going nuts. But I think this is a rather unique choice for SNK to go with the Kyokugen Bear. It's cool. And you know what, man? I might not even wave mines, bro. I might just hold mines, put it in the case, and save it for later, because this is awesome, man. I don't think I want to mess up this one-of-a-kind, you know, Fatal Fury Bear. So for this one here, I couldn't find the official English translated image for it to say exactly what's going on here, but it looks like it existed. You could see on the collage that I showed at the top of the video that Renz had posted, it had it there. But on the official SNK Japanese page on Twitter, they do post about this, and they post exactly what it all entails. So the translation is shown right here, and it says, we have set up a gaming table for Gorilla Denset's City of the Wolves. If you win 2 games in a row, you will receive an arcade stick button. You will also be replaced after 2 consecutive wins. You can try as many times as you like. The number of gifts is limited. So it looks like the buttons are back. If you guys remember at the SNK World Championships, there was a lot of people trading buttons that they had there for KOF with a lot of different KOF characters. And now it looks like we're running it back. The buttons seem to be a hot commodity, and I think they're really cool. They're kind of built this own collective-like aura to them, right? Because they're limited, and then you don't know which one you get a random one. In fact, I still have a package here from the one I got from the SWC. Let's actually go inside and see what we have. Oh, this one's got 2 buttons. Oh, 2 exclusive buttons. Bam, bam. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to flex, but, you know, one of a kind. You know, DMs, you can open those up if you want to. Maybe pay a couple of $1,000 for these. Just let me know. I kid, but of course, yeah, these buttons are really cool. And it looks like the ruling is that you have to win 2 consecutive games to get a free button. So you're gonna have to beat a player in a 2 out of 3 set tournament like set. And it's gonna get sweaty because it doesn't look like the loser gets a button. That means people are gonna be cracking out trying to get a button, doing the best, doing their damnedest. But saying that the gifts are limited, I wonder if it's going to be limited per person, because it doesn't specify. Because let's say, you know, I win 2 games, I get offline, then I go wait back in line, and the line to wait is like maybe another hour. So I wait in line for another hour, win another 2. Do I get more buttons? Like, are we just giving out buttons to winners no matter what? You know, I will say SNK has always been some of the best when it comes to just giving out a lot of these nice gifts, right? Usually it's t-shirts. As you can see now, a lot of days it's buttons, sometimes it's pins, posters, things like that. Like, stuff like that goes a long way with the community, and it, you know, it brings eyes. Obviously it's free, so you're gonna get some people who may not be interested or know much about SNK fighters. They might come to the booth, but you never know. For every 5 people that come to the booth to try to get a free poster, you might grab 2 or 3 of those that'd be like, actually sit by and try out this game and play this game. Next minute you know, those people are playing the game. You know, that's what it's all about, is luring those people in. Sometimes you gotta shove some shiny rare buttons in their face. But listen, man, I ain't got no qualms about that. And in fact, if you guys see me at EVO, if you want to make my day, give me your button. So next up is the official announcement, which we already knew. SNK has dropped their list in the past of the qualifiers that they have, but just to hit it home even more, that EVO 2024, the KOF 15 champion gets an invite to the SNK World Championship. So at this point, we don't know where it's going to be, when it's going to be, but if we're using this year as a basis, remember we had the SNK World Championships back in March. That was in Hollywood, California. I think that this one is also going to take place maybe around that time. I would say around or before the release of City of the Wolves, just so players can continue to focus on KOF 15. And speaking of focusing on KOF 15, remember we got that update on the way for this game. EVO is going to be sweaty. We went over the brackets on stream the other day. It's 375 players, lots of top guys. So even though we're already looking towards the future, don't forget that KOF 15 is also the future. And it's also one of the best fighting games out right now. So if you aren't playing the game, you better hop on it. But in this case, just to watch EVO, I'm telling you guys, I think it has potential to steal the show as one of the hypest tournaments all weekend long. And the fact that these players are going to be fighting for this ever prestigious SNK World Championship qualifier spot goes to show you that you're going to see the cream of the crop. Last but not least, and arguably the most important event of this weekend for SNK is the developer panel, which is going to be taking place on Friday, July 19th. So the developer panel, SNK has done this a few times at EVO, and basically what it is when they come together and you have Oda-san who's there, you have some of the other producers and artists and like just anyone who's like super important in SNK, you have them all there. They have a panel, and what they do is they show off all their future products and projects, I should say, all their future projects and things that they're going to be working on and announcing in the future. These panels are great because you get to learn a lot about what they're working on. You know, EVO 2022 is when they showed off Team Orochi, and they showed off some like really cool concept art about them, explain their story, how some of their moves have been tweaked into KOF 15. And I'm sure just looking at the 2 logos here, I am pretty sure this will be the panel where SNK releases the secret DLC character, or the special DLC character as they called it, that's going to be for KOF 15. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Luke from Street Fighter 6. Fight me in the comments all you want. But they're going to be announcing that there, probably along with the other characters for Season 3 that they're going to be showing off too. With Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, I mean, the sky is the limit. We only have 8 characters right now. Remember, there was a ton of characters who audio was on display at EVO last year. You know, characters like Mai, characters like a potentially older Hokuto Maru, Kevin Ryan, so on and so forth. So we might get some official screenshots of them, maybe some trailers for those characters. But yep, it's going to be a cool panel just to check it out, see what SNK has in store. I do know one year, and I'm blanking right now on it, it might have been last year or maybe 2022, but there was a musical performance at the panel as well where the SNK sound team performed. So we could have more stuff about that this year, which I think is cool. You know, KOF music, or SNK music as a whole, some of the best in all of fighting games. So this panel is definitely going to be worth it to check out. At this moment, we don't have the time or the schedule of when it's happening. We just know it's happening on Friday. So, you know, you want to make sure that you're around for that. And of course, just, you know, be engulfed in everything and get ready. Get ready to scratch up those bingo cards, you know, and see who's going to be coming into these future games and just about what we'll know with these future games coming along. Before we wrap it up though, I just want to say thank you for watching, and of course, like I mentioned, Evo is coming up next weekend. If you're big into KOF 15, you really need to check it out. The polls got released, and KOF 15 is going to be all Friday, and then Saturday morning is going to be top 6. So just keep that in mind. All pools to top 6 is Friday, and then Saturday is going to be top 6. So the finals of this prestigious tournament, and definitely have your popcorn and snacks ready for that one. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you see me at Evo, please pull up, say what up to me. Let's hang out, let's chat, let's trade buttons or whatever. But of course, let me know in the comments too what you guys think of this video. If you like this quick little news update, this sloppily put together video, like I said, just to update you guys on everything that's going on. But we're gonna get out of here, folks. Y'all have a good one. I'm Rome himself. You've been great, and I'll see you next time.
That's all for now, fighters. But if you've enjoyed what you've seen, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to follow Rome's social media pages down below. Take care, see you next time, and most importantly, thank you for watching.